We thank you, and here are your certificates of recognition. We'll start with Mr. Kato, Ronald Tumsime, Hallelujah FC. Kato, then as he comes, Amumpire Ronald, Carvalho FC. Kadid FC. Kesiga Jotham, Danko, Commander Boys. Dixon, AC Gege. Akankunda Dixon, AC Gege. Then Musasi Tom, AC Beje. Musasi Tom. Mugume Cedric, under 14 FC. Mugume Cedric, under 14. This is the team that has finished the league with the 4 points out of the 44 points. Ayimbisibwe Regan, AC Manto. Amwine Brian Frisbee on the way. Amwine Brian, Kalisham Hotspurs. Victor Chikomeko FC. Mugenga Benjamin B on the way. Benjamin Eshega. Then Agaba Nelson SC Karele, please. Thank you so much, Chair. Now the next bunch, I take the honor, if it is possible, for the guest of honor, if it is possible to come here or we find you there. There are certificates of recognition for the executive committee. The executive committee, please be nearby. Time is bad and we must leave early. We are starting with Mr. Disan Owaebembire. He has been working as head technical. Disan, head technical. Sayumva Nelson. Sabimba Nelson. He has been acting as the Deputy General Secretary. We have Council Wandera Andrew. He has been working as the head legal and disciplinary. Head legal and disciplinary. Council Wandera. Mr. Mohos John, George, head of finance. Natweza Godwin Itamba, head welfare. Muzinya John, head marketing and branding. Muzinya John. We have Kayo Franklin, the vice president. Then we have Mrs. Kenneth, not around. The last one is mine. No, it is not mine, it is mine as well. Then we have Brian Asimo, head of representatives. Thank you so much, guest of honor. Yeah, that's all. Ladies and gentlemen, as the president Ibasco League, that comes to the end of my speech. Again, I thank you so much. Our sponsors, we shall forever be grateful. Pa Aspera Adastra, Alex Tumusime.
Thank you very much. A very big round of applause to our league president, Mr. Alex, for the commendable job he's done for us, awarding the certificates to the owners, presenting our jerseys to the different teams. Thank you, Alex, for mobilizing the league from day one. And keep the great work. A round of applause once again as we welcome the speech from the league chairman, or Chairman Isoba. So the Chairman Isoba, you're most welcome on the next speech, and you will bring for us Brother Headmaster, who will later on bring for us the chief guest. You're most welcome. DJ, some music police in the background. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you, DJ. Thank you. The Chairman, Isoba, will later on invite for us Brother Headmaster to speak to us. Yeah, those are positions of authority. Thank you.
Thank you, the MC. When a short man was asked to give a speech, he said, I'm not only short in height, but I'm short of ideas. Your Excellency, the Ambassador of Uganda to Southern Sudan, Brigadier General Balia Roni, the management of Ibanda Secondary School under the leadership of Brother Headmaster, Brother Gawa, the leadership of Isoba and all the old boys, all protocol observed, dear students, ladies and gentlemen. This evening I'm short of words because I'm exceedingly delighted to find that we have come this far. Our dear chief guest, I want to thank you most heartily for the gesture you have shown. First of all, for being an old boy. Secondly, for being a loving old boy. And thirdly, for endeavoring to leave all your obligations and engagements to come and be here with us today. We are grateful and we thank you for coming back home. Thank you for thinking about us. Secondly, I want to thank Brother Headmaster for allowing the old boys to operate in this school. I know there are schools where old boys are not allowed to operate. But Brother Headmaster, you accepted us to come back home, and here we are. Tomorrow or the other day, dear students, you'll be old boys. I want to encourage you to always tread the route that we have trodden, because it is the right way. In economics, there is what we call a critical minimum effort. Those of you who read economic growth and development, it is that effort, that minimum amount of capital that is required to enable an economy take off into a self-sustained economy. I think as Ibanda Secondary School, this grand final is a critical minimum effort. I want to believe that it is a springboard which is enabling us to take off into another level. I'm glad, Alex, that you have enabled us to reach this far. I can't take your effort for granted, because it's because of your initiative, your love for Ibanda SS, that has enabled this to come to a close. Please, Alex Tumusime, I thank you so much for the love that you have for this school. Let us give him a thunderous clap. Your Excellency, if it was the army, I think we would promote accelerated promotion now. We would promote Alex to a major general. But because it's not the army, you will remain the way you are, but the point is communicated. And if it was a government, probably would make you a minister without portfolio. Simply because all the ministries would operate full capacity. What am I saying? That we have a man in Ibanda Secondary School, and that man is none other than Alex Tumusime. We thank you so much. To the sponsors, Bongo Bongo, Kagwilao, and the rest, and the individual sponsors, Kagumire, my neighbor, and others, we thank you so much for spending a penny to support this cause. Time is against us. I don't want to say much, but Your Excellency, you will note that the old boys are doing very many activities in this school, and we thank you for the support you are giving us, and we shall welcome more support as time goes on. Otherwise, I want to encourage the students that the journey of taking Ibanda SS to a takeoff stage has begun. Let each and every one of us draw into the line, and we support and we help Ibanda Secondary School to move to higher levels. We want to congratulate the winners. Please, thank you for winning. It takes an effort to win. Hallelujah FC. If I would read between the lines, then FC Manto, of course, there is Karere Group, Under 14, Chikomeko, and the rest, Carvario. Of course, there is Caricium Hot Spas, Beje, Gege, and so on. You make us feel proud. Thank you so much. Let me stop here and wish everyone a nice day at Ibanda Secondary School. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Mr., you're supposed to bring for us, Brother Headmaster, but a small announcement. Whoever has Alex's bag, please, you're highly requested to bring it forward because it's for referee and he needs to move. Thank you very much.
Let me now take this rare opportunity, but before I do it, I want to ask the senior ones to put up your hands. Senior ones, put up your hands and your arms, and if possible, your legs. I want to thank you for making the right decision to come to Ibanda Secondary School. Thank you so much. Senior fives, big up. Thank you very much for doing the wisest decision ever. Please, you will be the next OBs after the senior sixes. Thank you so much. Now the rare opportunity of inviting my headmaster, the current head teacher of Ibanda Secondary School, Brother Agaba Charles. He's a sportsman as well. Me, I play lawn tennis. And my name is Novatus Nyamara. I'm a lecturer in the Department of Psychiatry, Faculty of Medicine, Mbarara University of Science and Technology. Brother Headmaster, the floor is yours.
Thank you. Your Excellency, the Ambassador to South Sudan, Brigadier Baria, the Chairperson, Soba Football League, the Chairperson, Isoba, my fellow administrators of Ibanda Secondary School. Allow me to observe the protocol by saying, our dear guests, everybody here, good evening. First and foremost, allow me to say, all of you are most welcome to Ibanda Secondary School. And another thing to say, God loves you and peace be with you. Your Excellency, thank you for accepting to come back home to your school, which you left in 1979, if I'm not wrong. Thank you for coming home. Thank you for putting everything aside. I understand you have a busy schedule. We longed to see you in 2022, but you were unable to come. But God had the plan for you and for us, that this day you would spare it and be here. Thank you for sparing that time to come, and not come alone, but you came along with your beloved sons. You are most welcome to be the witness of this day, and to see the roots, the home that made a big part of the journey of your father. Thank you. Dear Alex, I would like to thank you very much for this initiative and taking it upon yourself to see that the league starts and it moves up to this day. I must say that this day has been a successful one. Thank you. Everybody, if you can accept, please, let's applaud Alex. Alex, I've known him for a short time, since 2021, 22. But this is the man, I must say, he has a heart which I can't describe. The determination he has to start something, and when he starts, he can't look behind. In his heart and in his mind, I've read, and I'm convinced that he doesn't have any word or thinking that there is failure. So Alex, thank you very much, and the team you have worked with. I would like to thank all those who have cooperated with him to see that the league moves, and most importantly, to say that it should come here to Ibanda Secondary School. Thank you, have made our day, and I suppose you have not left us the same. Dear old boys, I would like to thank you very much for what you do for us as Ibanda Secondary School. Having spared the time to come and play the final games of the league and the St. John Fisher Cup from Ibanda Secondary School today, we can't take it for granted. We know most of you are busy with your work. Others are students and you are busy. We know what it means. But you have spared yesterday night and today. And tomorrow you'll be on your way going back. We can't take that for granted. Thank you for loving your school. Thank you very much. I would like to thank the sponsors. I've had the Bongo Bongo. Others, you'll forgive me, I've forgotten the names. But all the sponsors of our teams, the Ibasco League teams, all the sponsors from the bottom of my heart, as it's normally said, I thank you and we thank you as Ibanda Secondary School. Thank you for loving us. Thank you for loving them. Being their sponsors, you are our sponsors, because you are sponsoring our own. Thank you very much. And thank all those you have left behind. And I know there are others who are ready to sponsor the next season. And yourselves, thank you. And we call upon you to continue sponsoring us. The individual sponsors, we thank you. The Mr. Kagumire and others, thank you for sponsoring these leagues. Thank you and God bless you. Your Excellency, as you have observed, the school is moving forward from where you left it, and I don't suppose such a thing had crossed your mind that there would be such a thing like a league. You can see where it's going. Since you have observed with your body, the rest of the organs, the ears and the eyes, you have perceived what this league is. I understand it will remain in your brains, in your heart, and I'm optimistic that you will be putting your ear on the ground when the next season will begin, and I know you'll be part of this league. So please, keep it and keep it up. Everybody who has done everything, who has contributed towards this day, we thank you. The participants, the different teams, Carvalho, Calicium, Hotspurs, Beje, Gege, Alleluia, Eshega, Enjasi. I saw the Enjasi the other day, and others. Thank you also for sparing your time to participate. Please continue. This is something that is very good, that is uniting us and uniting everybody. And as you go back, please continue to mobilize other old boys who have not been able to participate and who have not been able to come on board so that they join. My dear young ones, the current students, the onus is on you. What lesson do you pick from this? And how prepared are you to become men of substance so that you contribute to the society? So, as the HP said, have something to learn. Old boys, Your Excellency, I would like to tell you or inform you that there are other activities that took place. Like yesterday, these old boys, in conjunction with the current students, went to Ibanda town and did some cleaning. They also participated in painting the zebra crossing within our town. This is something that they are giving back to the society, to the community. That means the school is being recognized, and the old boys are recognized that they are men of substance. They are contributing towards the community. They went ahead to visit the Holy Innocent Babies Home here and made some charitable acts. They donated some items to them. So this is something that is very good. So we applaud you, dear old boys. Keep up the spirit. Keep the spirit. And as I said, the current students have something to learn. In the morning when the buses were entering the school, the convoy and everything, the pomp that was there, one senior one member came to me and said that, brother, I've seen a miracle today. I asked him what kind of miracle. That such a thing happening in the school, I've never seen it in our place. So where he comes from, he has never seen it. So it is a miracle. So please, every day is a miracle, and whatever you do is miraculous to somebody. Keep performing the miracles, and yourselves remain miracles. Allow me to thank everybody, the community members of this school, the administration, the teachers, the students, what you have contributed as far as this day is concerned. The time you put in to prepare, thank you. The organization you put in to prepare for this day, to see that these visitors of ours are catered for. We thank you. Keep it up. I don't want to continue further because I'm informed that there are other items that should follow from here. But thank you and thank everybody. The old boys, thank the people you have left behind, your spouses, the people you live with. So, you thank the people you left behind. Thank everybody. Your workmates, your bosses you work with, the students, your colleagues you study with, you thank them. I would like to thank everybody who has contributed, whether in terms of money, in terms of the materials, like the old boys, we thank you for the kits you have given us. Thank you, and thank you. And I urge all the boys, you to keep giving us a lot in terms of the sports. You support us. We thank you. Finally, this school is old. We are supposed and we intend to celebrate 60 years next year. So we ask for your support in terms of the ideas, in terms of finances, in terms of the materials and everything. As we celebrate, we would like to immortalize the celebration. It's not enough to say that we come here, we have something to eat, we speak and go. We are thinking that we should have a storage science complex in the school near the gate. We have put up the gate, but the gate still demands a lot. The road coming to the school, and such a magnificent building is required. So, all the boys and other well-wishers, our community members around, I urge you, please, that you support for this, in this cause. And I know you will support us. Before I end, I would like to thank the community around Ibanda Secondary School. Thank you for allowing this school to exist and supporting it in a different way. One, by giving your children to this school and being good neighbors. Keep up the spirit. As I end, I would like to pass this announcement that anybody who has picked something that is not his or hers, bring it to the stage here, then the owners will be informed and they pick them. Otherwise, may God bless everybody, bless you, bless your pockets where you have dipped and put in to come here to make this season end successfully. And may He bless all your activities, all your endeavors, wherever you are. The students blesses you with the wisdom, the knowledge, and understanding. Those who are working, He blesses you so that you work very well and you get more money, and blesses you with the spirit of giving to others. As a Lenten season, let's continue to pray, to fast, and give charity to others. Mass journeys to your different destinations. God bless you. Paraspera ad astra, Deus solus. Brother Agaba Charles, my name as the head teacher. Thank you. Thank you. As we end, allow me to take this singular honor to invite you, Your Excellency, to come and address this gathering. Thank you very much. Excuse me, Your Excellency.
Members, we are going to give out some awards. And the first category goes to our sponsors. We are starting with Bongo Bongo. Bongo Bongo These people have invested in us over 12 millions. Then we have Kakwirawo. They have invested in us, even them, more than 12 millions. They have supported even Carvalho. We have Global Chemicals. Global Chemicals. I think the MD was supposed to come, but he did not come. I request Mr. Edmund to come and pick the award for Global Chemicals. The next award will be going to Peps. I don't know if Mr. Ben Bannett is around. Peps. Then we have Peps. Peps. I think they are not around. We have Rotic Green Farm. Rotic Green Farm. Mr. Ruiz Tumsime. Mr. Ruiz Tumsime of Rotic Green Farm. He has given us a lot of money. Okay, then I think he might be a bit far. We are going on the appreciation awards. We have some people in this community. Okay, Mr. Ruiz is here for Rotic Farm. We have some members, a few of them. Of course, as the league has started, we shall celebrate a few individuals per season. So this time, we are celebrating Mrs. Kalemera Mbonimpa, the school nurse. She was our mother, she's everything. It is a small token from the Ibasco League. The school nurse. We had also invited our former deputy headmaster, Mr. Pole, but he left. We request Mr. Africano kindly come pick his gift on his behalf. He's called Mr. Pole Tumwesde, is our former headmaster in charge of discipline. We have a person that has played a big role in this league, the head technical, Mr. Disan. This is small, but this is what we can afford. We shall be forever grateful. You've done your best. All the time we could come to Mbarwa, we always found the pitches marked. Thank you so much. We have Mr. Norman, but he's not around. This gentleman moved with me to look for these sponsors. Then we have the most disciplined team of the season, under 14. Most disciplined team. Then we have also, we've had the oldest player of the season. This is an old boy that has played all the matches. He was here in 1996 to 1997, playing for Chikomeko FC. He's called Mr. Msings Jackson. He's not around. I request Mr. Kagumile to come pick his award on his behalf. Brother Headmaster, we have a token. We have a gift for the school. We appreciate. We told you that we are coming, and you at least gave us your time, dedicated this day for this grand finale. Thank you so much. Our chief guest, I think the most disciplined team would like to join here and take a photo with you. Under 14, please come. Please, the caps. Okay. Thank you so much. Then we have a few accolades for the most distinguished players that we've had in the season. We've had the top scorer of the season. That is Muchurezi AC Manto with 13 goals. Top scorer, Muchurezi. Please, Dan Tayewa, please be cross. Tayewa Dan, be cross. He has been the top scorer with 13 goals. AC Manto. Then we have the best goalkeeper of the season, Tayewa Dan Alleluia FC. That has been the best goalkeeper of the season. Then we have the most valuable player of the season. We had a poll on X, and we have Mr. Muchule's Manto FC. He's the most valuable player of the season. Our dear chief guest, we are coming close to the end of our awards. Then we have the team of the season. The team of the season. We have the best goalkeeper, Tayewa Dan Alleluia FC. We have the defenders, Bruce and Shega FC, Richard Manto, John Jr. AC Beje, John Jr. AC Beje, then the midfielders, Dodrick Carvalho FC, then we have Kevin Alleluia FC, strikers, we have Hassan Sekandi, Carvalho FC. Hassan Sekandi, Carvalho FC. We have Muchurez Manto. Grandma Form 4, somebody is looking for you. Then our dear chief guest, we have an appreciation award from the Ibasco League. You've traveled the long way to here, and this is from us as Ibasco League to you, so that you can always put it in your office in Juba and always think about us. It has appreciation award, His Excellency Ambassador Brigadier General Ron Valia, NDC, OB 1976 to 79. So, ladies and gentlemen, those were our awards, and the chief guest is going to give us his speech. Then after, we shall have the awards of the John Fisher Cup. He will give out the awards of the John Fisher Cup. Then after, the award of the grand finale. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Mr. Alex. Thank you, the MC, for your lively and warm engagement since morning, and the DJ and your team. Thank you very much. I have put down a few remarks, but I'll be brief. I will take you through at a very high speed, like soldiers. I would have loved to talk to you for not less than 3 hours. But now it will take a few minutes. the headmaster, Ibanda Secondary School, the president, Ibasco League, the chairman, Ibanda Secondary School Old Boys Association, high-ranking government, religious and cultural leaders, Old Boys Ibanda Secondary School, current students Ibanda Secondary School, parents, relatives, and friends of old boys and current students, all protocol observed. I must say, I'm extremely happy to be back after several decades. I will make a few remarks on the following. One, my experience at Ibanda Secondary School as a student. Two, expected conduct and performance of children and parents. Three, the value of education. Four, the value of sports. Then conclude. Number one, I bring you greetings from my family and the people of South Sudan. As they told you, I'm called His Excellency Ronnie Balia, NDC, also commonly known as Ambassador General. I represent the Republic of Uganda in the Republic of South Sudan since 2017, now 8 years. Before I went to Sudan, I was Director General of ISO, that is to say, the head of the National Intelligence Service. Before that, I participated in the resistance war as a freedom fighter, and later became a National Army senior officer. Ambassador plus general means 2 in 1. That is to say, you are hybrid. Hybrid. You have 2 hats, one of a diplomat and another of a soldier. That means you can efficiently and effectively handle peace and also handle war. You can be a peaceful man, but you can also be a violent man only if seriously provoked. So, you are potentially violent. You have the potential to be violent, but the violence must be legitimate. We call it legitimate violence, justified violence, as last resort, where all avenues of peace have failed. We have a saying that think globally, but act locally. So don't look at Ibanda only, look at the whole globe and know what is going on. Because whatever goes on in the world impacts even Ibanda. Therefore, in international relations, we can use soft politics or call it law politics. That is diplomacy. These are social, economic, or cultural engagements. That is to say, using persuasive methods. It is soft power, using the carrot. We can also use hard politics, high politics. That is force, but only when diplomacy has totally failed. These are defense and security engagements using coercive methods. It is hard power using the stick. Therefore, it depends on what solution or response the situation on the ground demands. But as we speak now, we were 99% peaceful. And personally, I'm 99% a peaceful man. We say war is a continuation of diplomacy. War is a continuation of politics by other means. It is another way, a rude way of saying, please understand my point. Please see logic. Then your opponent returns to the negotiating table after seeing logic, after seeing common sense. There is violence in many parts of the world, but let us terminate these conflicts and focus on global peace, on global security, and global prosperity. Even cats and dogs no longer fight. Why do you fight, human beings? Why do you fight in this digital era? Use dialogue, talk. That's why God gave us brains. Secondly, I must thank the following. Ibanda Secondary School, led by the headmaster, Brother Charles Agaba. Ibasco League, led by its president, Mr. Alex Tumusime. Isoba, led by its chairman, Mr. Novatus Nyemara, for inviting me to preside over this great occasion. I warmly welcome the invitation. It is indeed a great honor and privilege to interact and associate with you after 46 long years since 1979 when I left. However, I passed here in 1985, 40 years ago, during the NRA war. We were moving from Rwenzori, Semuliki. We camped at Ibanda Saza headquarters at Bamugaya. I visited some homes, like the home of Mzee Bishaka, Mzee Rutehenda, Mzee Katafire, Mzee Kafuniza in Nyabuhiche area. Then proceeded through Ruhoko, Rukiri, Tubisya, Nsika, Buhweju, where we established NRA camps. We thank God and glorify His name for the gift of life and protection. Many of us have gone through numerous dangers, hazards over the years. For example, dangerous diseases like COVID, motor vehicle accidents, helicopter accidents, gun battles with the enemy, hostile acts by various elements in society. However, on my part, in my usual versatile manner, with God's grace and protection, I managed to overcome these challenges. If you trust God, He can pull you out of any undesirable situation. Psalm 18, verse 28 says, you rescue those who are humble, but you humiliate the proud. Job chapter 5, verse 19 says, He will rescue you again and again, so that no evil can touch you. If God is for us, who can be against us? Certainly, certainly not God. Joshua chapter 1 verse 9 says, be strong and courageous. Do not be afraid or discouraged, because the Lord your God is with you wherever you go. I also do believe in the old saying, what does not kill you makes you stronger. Our experiences, good or bad, make us who and what we are. By overcoming difficulties, we gain strength and maturity. You must have unshakable character. Suffering leads to perseverance, endurance, resilience, which lead to absolute faith and success. You need an iron will to deliver victory. We have a saying, omusajja bw'eteera, that man must demonstrate that he is a man, not a boy, by matching his words with actions. We have another saying, you can allow birds to fly over your head, but never allow them to build their nests on your head. Another saying, if you behave like grass, the goats will eat you. Therefore, be yourself. Stand out from the crowd. Be extraordinary. I want to express my appreciation to the school administration, government, and parents for changing the face of Ibanda Secondary School. I have observed the commendable transformation of the school. Let us do more. When you consider the period the school has been in existence, since 1966, it is 60 years. These are 60 intakes of Senior 1, 60. You will realize that about 8,000 students have gone through this school. So we are a big family. These are 15 generations or 15 clusters of 4 years each of the Ibanda Secondary School alumni. The first generation, 1966 to 69. The second generation, 1970 to 1973. The third generation, 1974 to 1977. So I belong to this third generation, or you call it a cluster. I wish to commend and appreciate the school administration for the good upbringing of all of us in order to become useful citizens. Of course, there used to be very few students, then commonly known as Ibanda. Do you still have Ibanda? Ibanda used to be students with rebellious, renegado behavior. But gradually and patiently, the leadership of the school straightened them up, and we thank them for that. I was here from 1976 to 1979, and I have fond memories of the various activities and incidents during our stay here. There were 4 houses: Eagle House, where I stayed, Zebra House, Cobb House, and Lion House. I'm told now there are two more now. Crane and Rhino. Those are new. We participated in all activities, indoor and outdoor. Football, volleyball, basketball, lawn tennis, table tennis, etc. There were various clubs: debating club, current affairs club, entertainment club, etc., where we actively participated. I vividly remember the good leadership of Brother Magellan Subuga as headmaster. I think he was brother to the late Cardinal Emmanuel Nsubuga. Others were Brother Michael Butorwa, administration, Brother Byaruhanga, administration, Retired Father Katentera, English teacher. Father Hesse, the American, religious education teacher. Mr. Shah, the Indian, chemistry teacher. He was also my coach when I was the school volleyball captain. Late General Eri Tumwine, fine art teacher. He was still a civilian. Mrs. Grace Nyakwenegura, agriculture teacher. Mr. Kiromu, physics teacher. Mr. Kabijema, English teacher, literature teacher. Mr. Kabijamu, geography teacher. Mr. Kagabo, French teacher. Mr. Kagambirwe, history and sociology teacher. Mr. Fabian Impagi, fine art teacher. Mr. Dan Tamwesigire, the marathoner, agriculture teacher. Mr. Zandeva, mathematics teacher. He was the games master. Some not students used to call him Omuba. Omuba. I don't know what Omuba means. Mr. Musoke, English teacher. We used to call him obligatory. Mr. Mbonigaba, physics, and many others. I don't know whether these mentors still exist. Those who passed on, rest in peace. Some of my classmates were Honorable Counsel Barnabas Tumsingize. This is a very prominent lawyer heading S&L law firm in Kampala, which recently was awarded a gold medal for excellence. I also meet Mr. Anthony Byanyima, a very successful businessman in Kampala and Mbarara, and many others, some still alive, and others went to live with the Lord. Rest in peace. We had a school passenger truck, a strong light blue Bedford. I don't know whether it is still there. Magete Masigiri. And I think later we got a Tata lorry. The drivers were one Kabuto, a short, stout man, and another Ruhogo, very tall giant. If my memory serves me right. I don't know whether the trucks and those drivers still exist. If they died, rest in peace. The cooks and cleaners also did a commendable job, and food was enough. There was no famine, there was no hunger in Ibanda Secondary School. We had our neighbor, St. George's TTC. We were good friends, but sometimes we used to exchange bitter words and flex muscles, especially after a football competition. We used to tell them before the match, we either win or you lose. So losing was not an option for us, the Bassinia. We had other good neighbors like Kagongo Hospital, the nursing school, Kibubura Girls School, and many others. I must say we enjoyed their company. We had other neighbors, peasants, who used to host us once in a while, especially during the weekend, like Mr. Matayo, Mr. Katiri in Wera. Wera is down here. Mr. Eria in Ruenjiri, and some as far as Kinkuchu and Nyakatoche. Yes, we were doing Burunji once, headmaster. I also remember Buhumuriro, where there was a big dairy plant with fresh milk, if you needed it. It was next to Mzee Rusoke, the father of Mr. Hogo. Nevertheless, in 1979, my final year, there were two tough experiences. The first one, during the war between Uganda, Idi Amin, and Tanzania, Nyerere, in the first quarter of the year, we were told by the school administration to leave the school for safety because the fighting was approaching Ibanda. There were no vehicles on the roads. Therefore, we walked back to our homes. It took the Toro group 5 days to reach Fort Potro. We were eating and sleeping at the homes of good Samaritans along the way. They were very generous people of God. I later studied at Nyakasura School till the end of the war, but returned here. The second tough experience was losing my father during the final exams. It was hard hitting at the tender age of 17. However, I must say, by and large, we enjoyed our stay at Ibanda Secondary School and benefited a lot. Therefore, the good manners you see in me are from this school. And the bad manners you see, if there is any, are from this school. If there is any, but I don't think there is any. Headmaster, you are absorbed. In a nutshell, I hold this school in high esteem. Thirdly, I want to say something about parent-child relationship, plus expected good conduct and performance. Ephesians chapter 6, verse 1 to 4 says, "Children, it is your Christian duty to obey your parents, for this is the right thing to do. Respect your father and mother. This is a commandment that has a promise added, so that all may go well with you, and you may live a long time in the land. Parents, do not treat your children in such a way as to make them angry. Instead, bring them up with Christian discipline and instruction." We thank God for enabling our earthly parents do what they did and continue to do with love, as far as parenting is concerned. In Uganda and Africa in general, we value the institution of family unit, the household. In the Toro culture, the authority in Eka is Nyineka, head of household, and the Nyinabwenge, mother of the household. The two groom the family in the norms, customs, morals, language, values, and culture. In the security services, we primarily emphasize conscientious discipline, the policeman of the mind, because this promotes self-control, self-restraint, not merely confining the body to the law. That is mechanical discipline. My friend in charge of discipline, we put emphasis on conscientious discipline, not mechanical discipline. Conscientious discipline. In our local language, we call it Isenkate Mutuma. Isenkate Mutuma, the auntie of the heart. This is the inner conscience. This inner voice will always alert you that what you are about to do is bad. Do not do it. Conscientious discipline also helps you to regulate yourself, to be a faithful servant at home, in office, and in the field. For example, time management and performing your duties diligently. Naturally, teenagers, especially between 15 and 20 years, are very active. Some are involved in exploring and experimenting many things. Some of them very daring, adventurous. By age 20, one should be able to discern the wrong path and the right path. Change course and focus on achieving positive strategic goals through hard work, and reject soft life as a way of life. We have a saying, if a man is not wise at 30 years, he will never be. A fool at 30 is a fool forever. I appeal to you all the young people to ensure this change before the age of 20. Corinthians chapter 13 verse 11 says, "When I was a child, I spoke like a child. I thought like a child. I reasoned like a child. But when I became a man, I put away childish things." The metamorphosis is clear. That time comes and you shed off those characteristics of a teenager, including amalala, pompous behavior. Nature dictates that a child must transform into a teenager into a youth, and a youth into an adult. There must be quantitative growth and qualitative transformation for an organism like a human being to grow in a healthy manner. Therefore, as a young man or woman, handle yourself well. Handle your life well without being reckless and careless. Galatians chapter 5 verse 19 says, "What human nature does as opposed to the spirit is that it shows itself in immoral, filthy, and indecent actions, in the worship of idols and witchcraft. People become enemies and they fight. They become jealous, angry, and ambitious. They separate into parties and groups. They are envious, they get drunk, have orgies, and do other bad things. I warn you now, as I have before, that those who do these things will not possess the kingdom of God. Those who belong to Christ Jesus have put to death their human nature with all its passions and desires. We must not be proud or irritate one another or be jealous of one another. The Spirit has given us life. He must also control our lives. Therefore, if you are struggling with such human desires, go to God, lay them before Him, and ask Him to free you from them. It is not worth it to risk destroying your life over momentary pleasure, like alcoholism, drug abuse, homosexuality, and unprotected sex. Unprotected sex that leads to HIV, AIDS, unplanned pregnancies, and early death. Even alcoholism is a lifestyle choice. You can decide to abandon it by God's grace. My advice is, if you have never taken drugs or alcohol, stay away from the two. Avoid any company or friendship that can make or influence you to take drugs or alcohol, because gradually you become addicted and you get enslaved and wasted. We still need you. Corinthians chapter 6 verse 19 says, Do you not know that your bodies are temples of the Holy Spirit, who is in you, whom you have received from God? You are not your own. You were bought at a price. Therefore, honor God with your bodies. James chapter 1 verse 14 says, people are tempted when they are dragged away by their own desires and enticed. Then, after desire has conceived, it gives birth to sin, and when it grows, it gives birth to death. Therefore, do not fall into the trap of your dark desires. Like Samson in the Bible, who was lured by his treacherous woman, Delilah, a spy, and revealed his center of gravity, his source of extraordinary strength, bestowed upon him by God. That was his long hair, which had never been cut since birth. Delilah cut his hair while asleep, and therefore Samson became ordinary and was captured. Finally, what is the value of education? Education is crucial for individual development, for improving literacy and numeracy, for reducing poverty, for enhancing self-reliance. It encourages us to think critically, develop problem-solving skills, and develop good lifelong habits, transforming ourselves into more capable and reflective people. By gaining education, people access better job opportunities, earn higher income, and create a better future for themselves and their families. In this way, education helps to lift entire communities out of poverty and build a more prosperous society. Even in the Bible, St. Paul wrote in the letter to Thessalonians, while we were with you, we used to say, whoever refuses to work should not be allowed to eat. We say this because we hear that there are some people among you who live lazy lives, who are idle and do nothing except meddle in other people's business. In the name of the Lord Jesus Christ, we command these people and warn them to lead orderly lives and work to earn their own living. Therefore, that being the case, as children of God, we must be hardworking and ensure food security and income security in our households and the country at large. Africa must achieve food sovereignty and become a food exporter and stop being a food importer. We have wonderful soils and climate, especially areas like Ibanda here. What is the value of sports? Why are sports activities important in our lives? Sports activities are very essential for every human life, which keep them fit and fine in terms of mental and physical strength. Sports activities have great importance at each stage of life. They improve the personality of people. They keep our body organs alert and our hearts become stronger by regularly playing some kind of sports. They contribute to personal growth, well-being, and in developing crucial life skills. Beyond physical fitness, sports promote mental health, togetherness, social connections, teamwork, and good leadership. I have gladly taken note of your achievements as OBs of Ibanda Secondary School. I must particularly recognize and appreciate and also commend your great efforts as Ibasco League towards realizing the strategic objectives. One is to foster unity and comradeship among all the boys of Ibanda Secondary School. by creating a platform for networking, mentorship, and collective contribution to the development of our former school and the community, like you have been doing since yesterday. To promote social responsibility and community development through initiatives that address critical needs such as health, education, and infrastructure development and improvement. I urge you to maintain this strategic focus. Your objectives speak volumes. Do not derail or deviate from these noble principles and maintain cohesion and harmony. I now take this opportunity to congratulate the winners of the Ibasco League Season 2 Grand Final, but also congratulate all the participants in this league. You have exhibited great vigor and highly motivated. You are highly motivated. You make us proud. But next time, I think you should play the final match on full football ground so that nobody gives excuse. And it would be an interesting final match. We want to use the big goalposts. Not this 25 decimal. Don't compete. Finals should be on the full football ground. Not using this football. The goalposts are 1 meter. Someone stands and fills the whole. So next time when you are doing finals, please, headmaster, use the whole field. We shall be more entertained and enjoy the final match. The final match. Others you can play on 25 decimal. I thank the sponsors. I have seen many sponsors. Thank you for the great effort. Maintain the positive spirit. Thank you for the support. Now, in a democratic society, we say the winners have their way and the losers have their say. Those who have not won, maintain the sportsman spirit. You will win in the future. I thank you all, and may God bless you. We can now proceed to give the trophies to the winners and shake hands with the losers. I will bless them also. Thank you, my brother.
Let's clap for our guest of honor members. Dear colleagues, I understand time is against us. Our next event after this, you know what is supposed to happen. And the person is around with us right now. So yes, we've decided that the medals, the captain will come and pick them. Then we'll give them out to their teams. Because we are time bad and you know the person is leaving. The person next. So let's not waste time. We have the first runners up for the John Fisher Cup. That is Enshega FC. The captain kindly come. Enshega FC. Thank you so much. Ladies and gentlemen, now these ones, we shall take just 2 minutes, please. Because they are the champions, okay? For the John Fisher Cup. I request let's take this activity within the next 2 minutes. The champions of the John Fisher Cup 2025 is none other than AC Manto. We request the team AC Manto, please come forward. Please come here. We have only 2 minutes. Only 15 medals, please. Only for players, only for players. So let's keep order, please. If you know you have been to the pitch, please come. So, yeah, this is their trophy. Yeah, for the champions. Thank you, members. Let's go to the next item. Let's go to the next item. Let's go to the next item. Members. Let's go to the next item. No, this one now. Okay, we are going to the champions of the grand finale, season 2 Ibasco League. Captain, please, we have only 15 medals. We do not want to waste time. We request that this takes us a short while so that we have our next entertainment, because she would like to move. Please, let's not waste time. I request you come forward. Please, come forward. Kevin and your team, come. Kevin, time. Brother Headmaster to come forward as well. DJ, members, I take the pleasure to present the trophy of the league to our chief guest and brother headmaster so that it is handed over to Hallelujah FC, the champions. Captain.
Best, number one and nothing less. Lead me to my destiny. I have waited patiently. I have vision, though I believe. I know I can count on. Stand up. Stand up. Stand up. For the champions, for the champions. Stand up. For the champ. For the champ. Stand up. Stand up. Stand up. For the champions, for the champions.
Members, let's go down, thank you, so that we can have our lights back and we have our last entertainment and we move. Thank you. Thank you so much, our guest of honor. We are so humbled. Members, we shall have the photo after. A moment. We shall have the photos and the celebrations after the performance from our entertainment lady, please. behave. We started this on a good note. Let's end it on a good note. Please, we request.
Run me like a lap dice. When I chose, when I gave a chance. Busy body like a waka bee. Like a bomb, back a robot. Boy, when the gida. Watching me so very murekeza. To because I got son such a barume. Never tell me money back in the out. Take it easy, easy like ABC. Show emergency. I want me if it to prove it to you. I'm already booked up, baby, you may run out. This is how I want it to. Run me like a lap dance. When I chose, when I gave a chance. Busy body like a waka bee. Like a bomb, back a robot. Boy, when the gida. Watching me so very murekeza. To because I got son such a barume. Never tell me money back in the out. Take it easy, easy like ABC. Show emergency. I want me if it to prove it to you. I'm already booked up, baby, you may run out. Run me like a lap dice. When I chose, when I gave a chance. Busy body like a waka bee. Like a bomb, like a robot. Boy, watching me so very murekeza. To because I got son such a barume. Never tell me money back in the out. Take it easy, easy like ABC. Show emergency. I want me if it to prove it to you. I'm already booked up, baby, you may run out.
Say what? I didn't hear you say. Sure.
This is how I want it to.
Let me hear you say. Yeah. Down.
This is how I want it.
Say acting on the beat. Go back. Muñeco, te morí me sonny. Go back, morido, te vuelve me sonny. Everything jacana, what's up? Haya wing jacana, kumencha. I ain't got break, don't miss on the kucha. Kakuba go pay, everything is on. Kulota, konga, tuzonga, chiro. La, zinalo si. Kakuba, kwateko. La, nakazina. Oh, what you know, want to know. And something that's a go back, baby, see just swallow. Oh, what you know, want to know. And something that's a go back, baby, see just I said that. I guess soon. Bagala kukolere kalapson Kufuna kukolere kalabilo Balana teba mangi love boys Mutina kukuyoya so be clone Fari kaya body on your body on me Kakata to tole wa mumu sahi Kupwasa mori denga limwa sopi Kati nga manda kwa denga word Abo yo didi la This said you know Yes Abo yo didi la Inside
Tell us to sit down. We wanna party. Caro, we wanna party. Calvario FC. Senior 4. Okay, I'd love senior 4s. Listen, senior 4s, please. Listen, please. Can you please push up a bit? Just a bit. You're so lovely. Thank you. Thank you, Tugana Maso. All right, DJ.
A different legend.
What's all I can do? Kuba sete za Valenzi, Savawala. Chibali mumatala, chalalala. Kunya kukuba donga, gede jagala.
Naebanga mokubina kumbageta. Mopila oyasome tukende tuye. Bamu wanywalika walala ice cream. Obujo mune tino mabide nabuye.
Ama webachi, lemota. Riyo buye. Rikuwa, mbake wabata. Rikuwa, risene, tayo. Rikuwa, kuwa. Tate kalita.
Kalita.
Tate kalita.
Let me hear you say.
Tate kalita, kalita. 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 Maximum to the world. T-O-A. Carry up on that side. Baby, let me talk for you, talk for you, talk for you. Balance. What you say that for my team. For that you know that my team. I'm really hurt, man. Everything I'm on, tell them I said, oh, goes on, I said, no more balance. Baby, wally down. Baby, now we're on.
Baby, wally down.
Wendy, now we're on. Baby, let me talk. Balance. What you say that for my team. Balance. You know, go. What you say that for my team. Balance. You know,
Yagara nyoro. Yagara kudu. Yagara ndoro.
Tagala lolo, Santa Tagala cholo, Wedi Tukola Mikolo, South Mani Lentalo,
Kadechije, Bakara kupale kuweto kena mabuje, Woy, Wemba, Kochina Manu, Apotoso Kupona Bonana, Benachi,
give me my money, couldn't see my knee, I want my knees, I call my sweetie didi, whoever did, nobody zabu my knee, shit I can need, nobody not put my knee.
Yagara kupale.
Have you heard that one yet? Eh? Okay, next track, DJ. That's a song for me and Kapeke. It's just new. Yeah? Do you love it? All right, we're gonna master DJ.
tujja tuzirya tetulina n'amateeka tunyumirwa kufata buba kitusuza baluma tulina neeka tuzinira ddate ku kigo mateeka eno patemba ate yenze kalusomba tosomba zitepeza kikiriko manda zipanda mbezigunde vipitigala penda so when we come in the party mikono bauba as we rolling on the fata fight to the girl, fight to the boy. Act like a man, my one fatter. Back to ten up, pop champagne fatter. All of you go fatter, skinny and fatter. Back to the girl, back to the boy. Act like a man, my one. Back to ten up, pop champagne. All of you go skinny and. Come on, stamina, your king, mama Zaina. Every action, no come on, Mutadita. I just want to cup on your mama, yeah. And the patemba, I tell you, the somba, the somba. It's a kitty, come on, the panda. Mezigun, every pretty girl, benda. So when we come in, I dip up, you go. Original, Caracas City. I did not look better. Baby, go with me, Jami sana chakula zenye yala katijito luna tojipa mola because I broke kanyama to form my life we are the power kutoka litako we depend on the king count to saza chibula to life go meme go ya kale the king man you win man you win when set to for us so kuba ya kale the one bada kuba ya kale kuba ya up on the beat, so no chemical advisor. Maximal to the world. Extradition. What it is, I will no grammar, Zebu Sama. No way back, or Cheva, the Zemu Gama. Kampala, Baba, when you put a 20 gunner. Sikopo wa mbinu nusa. Umabidi mefukamira. Give it on the lot to take me in my pocket. I got the guts. Give it on the door. I got the give it on the lot to take me in my pocket. I got the guts. Give it on the door. DJ Walla, that's also new code Cheche. It came out just 5 days ago. Kana Kola, just say Cheche. Tell me no need no go around my baby. That is a remix thing. We're showing out from my yanti to single part. All I was in on take a set of women. Come on, let's go much on sequence. When them could take a set of so baby, bubble it up. Since you can you check it, you never make it up. I saw it up. What I know is in the race. Diggy da. Mona wakuja slow, come take it. Diggy da. Biggie boy, come take it. Diggy da. Mona wakuja slow, come take it. Biggie boy, come take it. Mtoto wa bongo, kuwasia mudogo, wasinga mujango. Kole mubazako. Kabalanga pepa na jinja. When they want to go down, Obama Bamata Machete King. Dembo Samagi Yeko, Tuna Jinwa, Mako Meko, Tuna to the right to Joe, the Maria, the Peter, one of on your teeth. Hello, Bible. Masina sikusala nogana Chemuza masinyeko Maseko Masinyeko Koma kulirirana Ngana ngekirirana Masinyeko
nyeko Tabanga dibira langa nange dibira Baby, back it up Baby, back it up Baby, back it up Baby, back it up Nege Asapanga Zukube Kwata yo mkido jan Jewa kola ja Kwata yo Give the permit in the Kwata Musiki the permit Tunazinga Hey, wewe seko Tunazinga Mazinyeko Tunazinga Dibirara Nanage dibirara Mazinyeko Tunazina Wewe seko Tunazinga Musa mazinyeko Tunazina Tabanga dibirara Nanage dibirara Mana wafonya Mana wafonya
If you love Caro, say Caro, 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 Caro. Thank you for having me, Ibanda SS. I love you so much. See you next time. Senior 4, Senior 4, Senior 4, Senior 4, Senior 4, Senior 4, Senior 4.
Body papa na se mande wa bano